Someone is getting married, and I'm here to tell you all about traditional wedding. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Love Touch Essen. So, before we dive into the story, I just want to say thank you so much, besties, families, and friends, or new subscribers. Thank you for all your love, your support. Thank you so much. And I'm going to create a full face makeup. So, right, let's talk about wedding. It's looking interesting. When you meet the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, depending on the circumstances, you can choose three options. You neither have a civil partnership or a religious wedding. But what's the difference? Now, civil marriage or religious marriage are pretty much the same. It's just that religious marriage contains religious music and praises. And before a traditional marriage is being held in your village, it really have to be someone you've fallen in love with, and this person has to propose to you. And before this person proposed to you, that means you both have agreed to stay together. And in some points, it might not even be as if you these people just met and fall in love. Maybe they might have been staying together, or maybe they might have even had children, or maybe they just met and they fall in love and they propose and the lady accepts, and the lady will travel down to the village, and that's where she's going to announce to everybody that she's getting married. And you're going to see the uncles, the relatives, the friends and family, old school friends, people that's going to be happy with her, people that are going to hate on her, people that are going to gossip her, people that are going to say all sorts, and people that are going to come to spray her money, and she's going to be happy, and her husband is going to be introduced to the whole family. And that's where the woman will gain her ground and respect. And we all know when a woman is married traditionally, she gains respect from the family of her father or her mother, and everybody will give her full respect from home. So, traditionally, we value and we respect traditional marriage because it's our culture and we love it. And immediately the man is being introduced to the family. That's where the elders is going to ask the lady, "Do you know this man?" And the lady is going to say, "Yes, I know him." And there's kind of question like, "Oh, you people have met." So like, no, not like that. So they're gonna ask, the man is going to ask that he saw a beautiful flower in this compound and he decided to come and pluck it. So the beautiful flower is the lady that he has proposed to, and the lady accepted him. She is a beautiful flower, and that's where the man is going to pay the bride price to the elders and the dad and the family. And that immediately the family accepted the bride price. Everything has been done, and the woman is going to be so happy, and everybody is going to dance. That's where they are going to jubilate. You're going to see jubilation, you're going to see a lot of drinks, and the next day, that's where you're going to see canopy. There are a lot of entertainment, music. There are a lot of friends. You're going to see people on uniform. You're going to see a lot of people with congratulations letters, flowers, money, gifts. You're going to see people dancing. They're going to be happy because the flower that the man saw in the compound has been plucked and is going to be taken to the man's village. First of all, before they can travel down to wherever they want to go to, the woman has to go down with her husband to the husband's village before she can go anywhere. That is the tradition. And a lot of friends, they just want to come and see how the traditional marriage is going to turn out. If it turned out well, that is where some of the family will say, "Oh, this was pretty. I like it." But a lot of people based on their hating on you, they're going to say, I didn't even eat from that wedding. Was that one a traditional marriage? But people that are so happy with you, they eat, they don't. Naturally, they're just happy. And that is a traditional marriage. The joy. You see, the woman will now be very happy. She'll just be jubilating. She'll be dancing. She'll cut her cake. And the husband will jubilate. That's where the husband will be jumping. And everything will boil down to, yes, I do. Yeah, this made me to remember when my elder brother wanted to get married. I think he went to meet my dad and he was telling my dad, Dad, I think I want to get married, but I saw the lady I want to get married to and I can't really propose. Can we go together to talk to her? I was pretty small and I was just looking at my brother. I was like, what's going on here? So my dad was like, okay, let's book a date when we are going to meet with the family of the girl so we can talk as team and we can talk as family, and the woman is going to be there, which is the young girl that she was more than 16 then, and my brother was pretty 20 something. I think he was 28 and the lady was around 22. Yeah, so they went and I think I followed my dad. Yeah, I followed him. We all went together. I saw the lady. I was so happy. I was really happy because I'm going to have another sister. I'm going to have someone I never knew. And according to my mom, she was very nice and she has a very beautiful attitude then. Well, and she bought me a watch while she was dating my brother. I was so happy, and anytime I saw her, I'll be so excited. That's my brother's wife, but my brother was not able to even propose because I don't know. So my dad went down, they both spoke, they talked. As time goes on, that's when my brother kneeled down with one knee and he proposed to her. And immediately he proposed to her, the lady smiled. I can't forget that smile. It was really deep and exciting. Oh my god. So immediately she said yes. Everyone was happy and the engagement begins. And there was an engagement party. My dad organized an engagement party with my dad was like, I'm not gonna use my money to organize engagement party for you. You're gonna use your money because you're the one getting married. I'm just leading the way. My brother was like, oh dad, I know. So I had drink that day. My brother was just celebrating. He was so happy. He was just dancing. And that's where he was talking to the girl, taking her to the corner. I was just watching them. I was watching them as a child. I was watching them. I want to see what they're doing so that I can go and tell my mom. Yeah, I want to report my elder brother. Okay, because at some points I used to hear when my mom used to tell my brother, I don't want to see you with any girl, I don't want you to talk to any girl, just be on your own so that you don't get into trouble or you won't get anybody pregnant. My brother is going to say yes. So I was like, mom, how come now my brother is talking to a big girl? He said yeah, because he's up to date and he want to get married. So that's when I now understand everything concerning marriage. That day my brother was so happy. So immediately the proposal, that's when the planning starts of their traditional wedding, or they wanted to do religious. I think it was a religious wedding. Yeah, they just had to pay the bride price and they planned for the religious, which is white wedding, which is the British wedding. Okay, a lot of people decide to have a long engagement, but my brother had never ever had a long engagement. Not to, I think it was up to 6 months. He just had the plan of doing a white wedding, which is a British wedding, was hold. I think I had my white dress with my shoe stockings. I can't forget. It was really crazy, and I was so small. So at some point, my uncle almost make my brother's wedding cancel because of his health issue, and he made the statement that he really need to attend my brother's wedding. If he doesn't, that means the wedding is not gonna hold. But we prayed because I actually want to dance. I wanted to see my brother being excited, and I wanted to see my brother drinking because I could remember when my mom said that my brother is going to feed his wife and his wife is going to feed him. So I just wanted to see the whole drama. So at some point, because my brother had the plan already, so there was money. Wedding is actually expensive. Then, yeah, even till now. So he had so a very big plan about the wedding, the engagement and everything, the entertainment and everything. So everything went down. I think I could remember when the wife was invited his friends, our friends and family. I could remember one lady that came. I was like, "You're gonna pay for my makeup, and if you don't, I'm not gonna make up, and I don't want to show my face there." So my brother's wife was like, "Why you don't want to pay for your makeup?" And I overheard when the girlfriend was like, "We've been friends for like years, and you don't want to pay for my makeup." For me, now that I really understand things, I think that was not a good idea. But not that it was bad for my brother's wife to pay for her makeup. No, it wasn't. But how do you now support your bride? How do you now support her? And you well know that she's gonna spend, or she has spent a lot of money on varieties of things that she wanted to wear, or her clothes or wherever. Even if my brother has given her money, but then that's by the way. So my brother's wife was holding my like his handbag because I was really cute, and I love petitors, and she was buying me juice. She was just buying my heart with juice. So I can remember when I poured my brother's drink on his wedding day. I poured his drink because of too much busybody. I was telling my mom to invite my school friends that my brother was getting married. I don't know, I was really excited more than them. So I was just jumping around. I saw, I think, almost seven of my school friends. They came, and I was just taking them down to the front of the marriage. I was like, "Come and see my brother. He's looking so handsome. Come and see my brother's wife. Let's take picture. Let's dance. Let's represent. Let's sing song. Let's represent a song for my brother's wife." Okay. So as a child then now, so I think we had one song. I can't forget that song. I think it was "Bride looking gorgeous, just like herself." Bride looking gorgeous, just like herself. Happy, happy, beautiful bride. Happy, happy, beautiful bride. Just like that. We were just singing. And while we were singing, we held our hand and we were jumping around. I could remember my brother played the video of his wedding. Oh my god. I was looking like a clown. Like, then I was so cute, but now I'm looking like what I don't know. Oh my god. I don't wish anyone to look like that. But then I knew I was a child, so you don't really blame me. So the credit I was in myself that time was really beautiful. So why all that is being said and done? Because everything was paid to the family, and that is why the traditional marriage, the bride price, the white wedding hold without any objection. When you go to church wedding, they are going to ask, "Is there anybody in this church that doesn't want this marriage to hold?" And maybe I've never seen anybody objected to it before and said, "No, I'm in love with that girl. I don't want the marriage to hold." I've never. I don't know about other people, but all the weddings I've attended, because as a makeup artist, you're going to attend a lot of weddings and you're going to attend a lot of functions, and I've never ever seen anybody coming out saying, no, I don't want the marriage to hold because I'm in love. I don't want the marriage I've been meeting her and she's been my wife. This one, that one, that one. No, I've never, no, I've not. So the wedding, the traditional marriage, everything went down smoothly. And if I can tell, or if I may tell you, or if I can tell you, they have two beautiful children and they're so cute. And my brother's wife has never changed. She has not, till now, she has not changed. She's still that same lovely, caring person. Her heart is even as bigger than before. She's very accommodative. She's very welcoming. She has a welcome spirit, forgiving spirit, you know. You know, at times, a lot of men changes from what they loved before to, you now ask yourself, is this a person I get, like, I got married to? So, but because of the love, the understanding, the Bible reading and all, the woman has to forgive and still choose her husband over all the whole drama. Okay? Because there's trust and understanding. So the same thing boiled down to my bride here. Before she could come down to the village, that she's bringing a makeup artist down to the village for the makeup artist to for me to beautify her, making her look so gorgeous as a bride as she is. That means the proposal, the bride price, everything has been done. So it was time for her to say, yes, I do to the man that she loves so much. Okay, so that's when I traveled down with her to. I got her makeup done. I got her clothes dressed. I dressed her up, and she represents herself to her husband. And you're gonna see when the husband people came, because traditionally, the husband where she's getting married to, the husband people had to come down and come and praise her. They're going to sing song for her, and she's going to dance in the middle of those people. So those are the husband people that came to praise the wife, to tell the wife that we've arrived, that we just want, this is tradition, okay, so we want to come and pay our due. So they sing for her and she was dancing, and they started to, you know, all those greetings the villagers, greeting peoples, greetings with their language and all that. Okay, so I don't understand the language, so I was just vibing to the language, and I was just, you know, I was I had to join them. If you can't join them, I mean, you can't beat them, you join them. So I had to join them to be part of it, okay? So the bride was just dancing, and they have fulfilled their duty, and they left. So after then, the bride had to go out and go. The bride has to dress in a traditional way to go and greet her husband, or to go and greet her husband people. So she's going to dress, I'm going to dress her up with a purple attire, which is going to be a wrapper and a top. And I will style her hair, and I'm going to wear her a cap well beaded. And the dress is going to be well beaded because she's at the first greeting or the first appearance, she's representing her husband people, or she's representing her husband tradition. I don't know. I think yeah, that's it. She's representing her husband people or her husband tradition. So that's why she wore the first that kind of dress in her first outing to go and greet. And after that, that's when in her second outing, that's when she is going to dress in her own traditional attire. You need to see the bride from head to toe. Is going to be Her hair is going to be tied with beautiful gele. Do you know what I'm calling gele? A tie. When you tie your hair, you represent beauty, respect, honor, represent woman. Okay, so she's going to tie her hair, and she's going to wear a top, and she's going to tie a expensive Hollandia wrapper, or she's going to tie an Indian wrapper, well beaded wrapper, beautiful wrapper, expensive wrapper. Because through the wrapper, that's when they want to know if your husband have money, or if your husband is going to take care of you. And the ladies, the women, they know the wrapper that are expensive, and her friends are going to dress on ashibis, and the mother's friend are going to tie wrapper, different kinds of tradition, different kinds of wrapper, different kinds of dress, and everybody is just going to be on uniform. And the bride will come out. That's where they are going to ask the bride, do you have any music you want us, or you want to sing, or you want to sing for your husband, or you want them to sing for you? The bride is going to tell them, okay, this is the music I want. So I think the bride actually told them the music she wanted, and they represent the music for her to come out. And her coming out at the second attire is for her to come and dance, for her to come and sell egg, for her to come and sell handkerchief, for her to come and spray the audience perfume and tell them, I am here. The bride is finally here. That is where they are going to keep stuff and be telling people, come and put money, come and if you really love this bride, they are going to do a lot of challenges in the traditional marriage. There are a lot of challenges they are going to do. If you love the bride, now you can see how she's coming out. This is a beautiful and first attire that she's dressing, that she's looking gorgeous to go and greet her husband. You can see from her head to toe, the cap is well beaded, her nails, and this is the second outing. A tie, an umbrella, a hand fan. She was looking so happy. Our mother's friends, they were dancing, they were jubilating, they were shaking the axe out there, and they were just showing how happy the ceremony were going down. And a lot of people were just so excited. There were music, people were dressing in different attires, music were going down, and a lot of people were just so happy. So besties, this come to the last of our stories and how the whole traditional marriage happens in this community. So thank you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you besties for always supporting me. Follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my X. Thank you so much besties. Thank you for all your support and all you do for me. May God bless you, keep you alive, and continue to nourish you. Thank you so much. Bye for now.